Welcome back, Transformer TCG fans. Some more cards here for you. I need to go over this super quick. Not just real quick, super quick. So hold on to the reins, sit down tight, grab onto that horse, and let's get going. Okay, Kayode cards. I've gone over this a few times and looked at them. I've updated them some. So even the one that I teased on Facebook has now changed. I had to make sure the wording was about the same on each of these for your instead of the, to make sure you know what you're doing and putting where. So with that, let's start with Kayode. Kayode is a picture of Optimus Primal from Beast Wars, the agenda part 4, aka Optimal Situation, when they heal Optimus Prime and he starts to get slumped back. It looks funny because I flipped it, and the time storm finally kind of starts to dissipate, and you can just see that time storm in his eyes where it sort of originates. Blank pip card, rare. You may put a card from your hand into your KO. It's not as strong as Daring Escape, but it might be stronger than Daring Escape because they don't have to be Autobots. They don't have to be in bot mode. I think Daring Escape, either they had to be Autobots on your field, or they had to be Autobots in bot mode to be able to KO cards out of your hand. And even then, I think the trick was being able to get cards into your hand to play your 3 Daring Escapes, to KO cards in your hand to try to win in an alternate way. So this is only going to do one. Only one. If you want to play a casual game, bring Daring Escape back, see what you can do. This might be daring to do this, and I'm daring to do this. And I don't know how to work the Springer Daring Escape trick, okay? I remember hearing about it, I remember seeing it, but I really haven't tried doing that because I probably don't have enough cards to do that. So, Kayode is going to help you get one card out of your hand into your KO. Freefall is the blue pip card action. Again, I think it's agenda part 2 or end of part 1, where they jump out of Ravage's ship and they're in Freefall. This originally was going to be Kayode, and I changed the images. One of your characters gets bold 1 for each card in your KO, up to a maximum of bold 3. All right, so that's the blue pip card. It's an action card that's going to give one of your characters bold, as long as you have cards in your KO. Let's go from that to Broken Chip. Was an upgrade utility. It's the orange pip card now. The one I put out on Facebook, I took the orange off. This is the orange pip. Broken Chip was originally white. It was a white pip. Now it's an orange pip, because it's going to give you tough based on what you have battle cards in your KO, okay? When the equipped character defends, it has tough 1 for each card in your KO, up to a maximum of tough 4. We have something called Pierce. So this is just getting extra flips on the defense with Broken Chip, is based on how many cards you have in your KO. So Pierce can still get through. And no, there's no defense or attack on this utility. It's just the ability of getting some nice, fat, fancy, tough, based on what you are able to do here. And no, I did not want to put a green pip on Kayode. That's why it's blank. That's why it's blank. So Broken Chip, Freefall is going to help give you the some bold up to bold 3, kind of like Supercharge. Freefall is the bold. Broken Chip is the tough, and it's a utility, so you can get it on the defensive. I almost made it a secret action, and I didn't. And it was an armor. I had this as a white pipped armor card doing the same thing with no attack or defense on here. And I thought, no, this is a chip. It needs to be in a utility slot. So, but originally I wanted it in the armor slot, so you couldn't get armored more defense plus the tough 4. But I knew once I put this out there for y'all to see, somebody would go, that's not an armor. That doesn't need to be there. So I went ahead and put it as utility, despite the possibility of giving you tough 4. Off how many cards are in your KO. Now, next up is Reach Beyond, a secret action card that's white pip. Love this image. Cyberverse started off very 6-year-oldish. Once you got to about season 2 and middle of season 2, it got really good. This was a cool, from a really good, their episodes were so short. From a good episode, it was pretty creepy. They go to Cybertron's third moon to an empty facility, and Shockwave's hologram is reaching out for Bumblebee, and Bumblebee doesn't see it. Just a really cool image. Reveal. When one of your characters defends, your defender has focus 1 for each card in your KO up to a maximum of 2. So there's that. And I didn't want to do any more focus. I almost went focus 1. And I'm thinking, well, what's the point of focus 1 based on cards in your KO if you can only have a max of 1? I mean, yeah, we do have a lot of focus floating around. Woo, I'm out of focus. Boy, that was dumb. And we have some upgrades with focus on them also. But, you know, I wanted to at least give it 2. So if you have a utility or something else with focus on there, you know, you can add that in. Or a stratagem, you can add that in, etc., etc. Or a battlefield card, you can add that in. But I didn't want it to make it as much as the others, because focus is focus. I even Stridor, my combiner Betabots, was supposed to have like draw every time that character attacked or battled, you're going to be able to draw 4 and focus 3 or something crazy like that, and I changed it. If you remember, like 2 years ago, when I originally created Stridor based on his prescience ability from how I created him 35 years ago. So, but this is Reach Beyond. We went over Freefall, Broken Chip, and we went over Break the Tail. Thing was, Break the Tail, you have to have a specialist in your party in order for this blank pip card to trigger, to get your characters, all your characters' cards in the KO back in their hand. So if someone's trying that daring escape on you, Break the Tail, play Break the Tail. You have a Ratchet, a Wheeljack, or some specialist character that you had in your team, you get to interrupt that. Only bad thing is if they have resilience or energon cubes, energon boosters in that mix, they're going to get them back. Now does about a 60 card deck seem a little more apparent? Maybe. It's hard to shuffle when you only have a couple of cards. So there's that. Can this work? I don't know. I haven't tried it. But I'm trying to make sure that this is tweaked, that this reads right, that it's functional, that the pips go where they need to go. I've got some more ideas for this stuff to be able to add to this. I'm not done with this yet. I'm just looking for some images to be able to make some more cards to bring in more ideas. With that, well, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, Throw some scraplets at the like button. I almost said the it button. You are it. White Warrior needs food badly. Throw scraplets at the like button. Have a blessed day. We'll see you next time. And as always, Autobots, transform and let's roll for it.